Welcome back to the Netrush Report, your home for dramatic, emotional, and brutally honest tennis stories. If you live for the rivalries, the comebacks, and all the off-court chaos that makes this sport unforgettable, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon, because today, we're breaking down the Stefanos Tsitsipas controversy that fans can't stop talking about. Let's start from the top. Stefanos Tsitsipas, once considered the next big thing after Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, is now facing a brutal mix of on-court struggles and off-court criticism. Just months ago, Tsitsipas won the Dubai Open, capturing his first ATP 500 title of the season. It felt like a turning point, the comeback moment everyone was waiting for after months of battling a lingering back injury. But that moment of triumph didn't last long. His Wimbledon campaign was disappointing. Then came the US Open, where he crashed out in the second round, visibly in pain and low on confidence. And now, at the Six Kings Slam, a high-profile exhibition featuring the sports elite, Tsitsipas fell to Jannik in the quarterfinals. Once again, his back issues flared up, and his rhythm was nowhere to be found. Fans sympathized with his physical struggles, until something else happened. Suddenly, Tsitsipas's Twitter, or as it's now called, X, started showing paid promotional tweets. Yes. You heard that right. Stefanos Tsitsipas, one of the most recognizable names in tennis, was apparently paying to promote his own posts. Now, Tsitsipas has always been known for his eccentric social media presence, cryptic one-liners, deep philosophical musings, and random musings that left fans either laughing or scratching their heads. But this time, it wasn't about being quirky, it looked desperate. One Reddit user posted a screenshot showing Tsitsipas's tweet as a sponsored post, calling it nonsensical for a top athlete to pay for promotion like an influencer Chaz. And that post exploded. Comments flooded in, with fans saying things like, "Sad how far Tsitsipas has fallen. This is embarrassing, he was supposed to be the next big star. Can someone tell him to stop tweeting and start healing his back?" Another user even said they felt second-hand embarrassment for the Greek star. It's a brutal response, especially for someone who, not long ago, stood shoulder to shoulder with Djokovic and Nadal in major finals. So what's going on here? Many fans believe this is a reflection of where Tsitsipas's career has landed, a place between promise and frustration. Let's rewind. Stefanos was once hailed as the golden boy of the next generation. With his elegant one-handed backhand, sharp net play, and fearless personality, he looked destined for greatness. He reached the French Open final in 2021, where he pushed Novak Djokovic to 5 sets. Then, the Australian Open final in 2023, again against Djokovic. But both times, he fell just short. And since then, the inconsistency, the injuries, and the emotional roller coaster have taken their toll. Even his coaching relationships became a storyline of their own. After years of being coached by his father, Apostolos Tsitsipas, Stefanos announced in 2024 that he wanted his dad to step back, to be a guardian, not a coach. It sounded like a mature decision. A move toward independence. He later joined forces with Goran Ivanišević, the man who helped guide Novak Djokovic to multiple Grand Slam titles. But the partnership barely lasted a few months. Reports suggested that the chemistry wasn't there, and disagreements behind the scenes led to an early split. By mid-2025, Stefanos had reunited with his father once again, telling ATP Tour reporters that their dynamic had improved and they'd learned to balance family with professionalism. Still, the reunion hasn't quite translated into results. And that's where this social media fiasco hits. Because when a player isn't winning titles, every off-court decision feels magnified. Fans don't see a confident athlete connecting with his audience. They see a fallen contender trying to stay relevant through sponsored tweets. But here's the thing, Stefanos Tsitsipas has always been different. He's not afraid to stand out, even when it makes people uncomfortable. He vlogs, writes poetry, posts philosophical quotes, and has never hidden his creative side. Maybe, in his mind, paying to promote his posts is just another form of expression, a way to control the narrative, to keep his voice loud when his ranking and results have gone quiet. Still, perception is everything in tennis. And the current perception is that Tsitsipas is struggling physically, mentally, and now reputationally. When fans once debated whether he or Medvedev would rule the next era, now they're debating whether Tsitsipas can even stay in the top 10. It's a cruel fall for someone who once electrified crowds with his passion, charisma, and incredible shot-making. And as the Six Kings Slam drama continues, with stars like Fritz, Alcaraz, and Sinner thriving, Tsitsipas finds himself in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. So, is this the end of the Stefanos Tsitsipas era? Or just another messy chapter in a career that's always been unpredictable, emotional, and deeply human? Fans may be harsh, but maybe they're forgetting something. Tsitsipas has been here before. Injured, written off, and doubted, only to rise again with a racket full of fire and a mind full of conviction. Whether his tweets are sponsored or not, one thing's for sure, Stefanos Tsitsipas refuses to disappear quietly. What do you think? Is he being unfairly mocked, or has he truly lost his way? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into tennis drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories that hit harder than a shin. Because here on the Netrush Report, every serve, every tweet, and every downfall tells a story.